Hello, welcome back to Latasha Hewitt Homes, where we talk about all things home organization, home cleaning, home decor, anything with home. And we're continuing with our series about organizing our lives for 2024. And today we're actually talking about organizing your finances. I'm trying something a little different for me this year, and that includes actually having a designated budget planner. I've never tried this before, so I can't tell you how great it is or not, but we're going to take a look at it and see how it's going to work for our layout. I'm also trying something called cash stuffing, and I have this little binder here. We talk a little bit more about that. If you're interested in that kind of thing, stay tuned. We're talking about it next. Okay, I want to start by talking about the system that I made for myself, kind of makeshift, this year, 2023. I really just chose this calendar. Somebody at work was giving it away, and I was like, oh, I'll use it. Maybe I'll use it for my budget planner. And so what I did was pretty much use the months. Starting in January, I kind of outlined all of the bills that we had. And I created the system of seeing our paydays, highlighted those. But then on the side here, I used that to list all the bills I had and how much they were and when they were due on the month. But I'm a paycheck budgeter, so each paycheck of the month I have the bills that I paid during that particular paycheck, and I would put them here on the 15th and the 30th, and as they were paid I would mark them off. That helped me keep track of when bills were paid, and I knew how much I had left until the next paycheck. So I kind of use this system every month, as you can see, and it was cool, but I realized that there was probably a better way to do this. There's probably actually a planner that would help me organize this a little bit better. And so I just did a quick Amazon search, and that's how I found this. So we'll see if it aligns with some of the financial planning goals that we have for this year. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. All right, once again, I did purchase this on Amazon, and I will, of course, put the link in the description. I thought it would, first of all, I like the size. It was similar to what I had last year, but also it had on here set goals, create budget, take control, track spending, track savings, stay organized, and feel happier. These were all the things that aligned with what I'm trying to do for 2024, so I thought it might be worth a try. Let's go ahead and open it up. All right, so inside here, general information. Of course, if you find this, how to contact you, and the reward. I thought that was funny. A big thank you and maybe a hug. In here, it has the financial goals. There's at least 10 they leave space for. I love that. There's a section for mind mapping. I'm not really sure what I would put there just yet, but I'm leaving room to be inspired. There's a section to outline your strategy, some of the new skills that I want to learn to achieve my financial goals, some money affirmations for wealth and prosperity, also my tactics, how am I going to accomplish the things that I say I want to, and also actions to cut my expenses. So this is really cool. I plan to really do a deep dive into this. Also, it has a section with each month of the year where you can put down important dates. All of these dates will more than likely impact your finances because they require money of some sort. And so I'm going to kind of write those down. This can be birthdays, anniversary, big events, vacations. It kind of helps you plan in advance which months you probably need to save a little bit more for. So this is great to have this here. Then there's a bill tracker. This is something similar to what I was doing in my old planner, but I can actually write down each bill in the month and how much it's going to be, and I can check it off here as opposed to the side of that other calendar. So we're going to be using this section. There's also a savings tracker. I shared in my last video that savings is a big thing that I'm trying to do this year. Part of that savings is not just saving for an emergency fund, but I'm also going to try sinking funds, and that's what this comes in with the cash stuffing. I'm going to try sinking funds, and sinking funds is where you're saving up for specific events or activities or items that you know are coming up, whereas emergency funds are things that you unexpect. These are things that you can expect and you can save up for them. So I'm going to be doing that. So there's several pages for that. Here we have a debt tracker. Fortunately, there's not a lot that I have to fill in here. I do have no consumer debt, a couple of like medical bills that need to be paid off, pretty quickly. Probably will put those here and they'll be done. But I may put our mortgage here because that's kind of our last major debt, and we are trying to make extra payments this year. So it'd be great to kind of track that and see how we're bringing down that principal and adding extra payments each month. So that's that section for debt tracking. And then as you move forward, here is the monthly setup. So you have this month's goal. What am I doing for January? What are some of the things I want to do with the finances? And a checklist so you can check them off when they get done. You can track your income. If you're someone like me who has a job but also is trying to do some side hustles to gain extra money, you can track all that income here. And you can also keep track of your savings goals so you can see what you're doing each month. How much did I save in January? How much did I make in January? So all of that can be tracked right here. And then over here, this is kind of where you're doing a deeper dive with how much you're spending. Before we were tracking out bills, here we're tracking any expenses that we make, those quick runs to Walmart, those Amazon purchases. All of those things can be outlined here. And you have what the expense is, what you budgeted for groceries, what you actually spent. This kind of helps you stay accountable with what you say your financial goals are. And you can kind of look at them in the face and say, am I doing what I said I was going to do? And then this is the general spread for the month where you can write down maybe some of those important dates that you chronicled at the beginning. You can put them in the calendar. It's not numbered, so this is great because you can fill in what month you're going to use. And put the dates in yourself, and then any notes, maybe some of the notes that you want to make sure you're taking care of this month can go right here on the side. So it kind of follows that same pattern what I just showed you throughout this, so you can keep track each month and look back on what you've done the previous months and kind of use that to dictate what you'll do further. As we go towards a little bit more into the book, there are things like your budget review. How are you doing with all of these categories? And you're able to even say how much you're spending on everything. And then you can look at what are your biggest wins this month with your budget. Did you meet your budget? Why not? This is just, to me, a big accountability type of factor, and I really, really think I'm going to like it. Of course, I'll share with you as I begin to use it whether I think it's as good as I anticipated. These are stickers. We love stickers. So these are things that we can actually put in the planner. They have things on here like debt, hustle, birthday, sinking funds, which we're going to do, debt paid, bill due, vacation, payday. So all of these things, similar to the other planner, are stickers you can put in this planner to help you stay organized, but also motivated because it's pretty. And we like pretty. So we're definitely going to be using these stickers. So yeah, if you think this is a planner you may want to use as well, budget planner, I'll put the link in the description. Yeah, I love these. These are cool stickers. I'm dedicated to using more of my stickers this year. So we'll put these right here. Also a nice little folder for you maybe to put some bills that you want to keep track of. Folders on both sides. So this is really nice. Once again, this is our budget planner. And Taja is the type. And it also has this little strap that you can keep everything closed and secure. All right, that's our planner. Let's move on to our sinking funds envelope. Okay, guys, before we get to that, I found this little insert in here which tells you how to really use the planner, which is great. So, of course, we'll list our financial goals. This is the mind map concept. Start an emergency fund, pay off credit card debt, pay off the car. So it's kind of you strategizing the steps that you plan to go. And they add a little stickers, make it happen. So that's kind of cool. And then we talked about that my strategy gives you some ideas on what to put in those sections. But there's even more in here that I did not see when I was going through the planner. And that was this holiday budget. Because these are part of the sinking funds that I'm going to use, but it allows you to say how much are you going to need for gifts and wrapping and groceries and decorations, and then you can actually track your spending for various holidays. And then account information is also great to have in here instead of looking around for everything all the time. You can have everything like the passwords, the website where you get. Of course, this means that you're going to have to keep this budget planner in a secure place because you don't want that getting out to the general public. So this is a great guide to help you know how to use each page so you can maximize your use of the planner. Okay, let's keep moving. Okay, now it's time to unwrap our new money envelope stuffing binder. I like this one. I thought it had a nice little pop. So here we go. Let's open it up inside. Oh, this is great. As you can see, it has the stickers. I've used one, so we'll talk about that These are the stickers that you can put on the outside of the envelopes for your sinking funds. Now, as we said, these are sinking funds. These are different from emergency funds. These are things that you know are going to be coming up every year and that you need to plan for. So we have things like Christmas, pets, kids, shopping, education, makeup, savings even, emergency, personal, food, hair, debt, insurance, utilities, health, dining out. So these are all categories that will serve as great options for sinking funds. So I really like the stickers. I love the way they look. So aesthetic. Hey. And so these would go on the outside of the envelope. So I did one of them so you can see how it kind of goes. So I chose household. This is Latasha Hewitt Homes. So these are items that you may want to buy for your house that are not things that you would buy at the grocery store, maybe some decor or other things that the home needs. And so that would go here. It also comes with these great budget sheets. And these budget sheets are what helps you track what you're putting in each envelope. So there's the beginning balance, what date you may add to it, how much, whatever it is you're adding, the amount, and then the balance after you've done that. And you can keep track all year long. There's front and back. So it helps you stay consistent with what you're saving, how much is coming in and how much is going out. So these are great. These will go behind each envelope. And you really can determine how many sinking funds you want. I'm starting off small since this is something new for me. I don't want to overwhelm myself. So you have about, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have 7 of these in this particular binder, and I think that will be plenty for me to get started. And in another video, I'll kind of show you the ones that I decided on for this year and why, and we'll talk a little bit more about our goals in that regard. There's also these little cool little sections here where you may want to keep cards or other things, and a little folder here for any other things you may want to put in here as you're saving. So this is great, maybe receipts or things of that nature. So this binder is really cool, and there's also another pocket over here. I love pockets because there's always a reason to stuff something. Like I said, I love this magnetic clip that keeps it easily bound. So this is going to be great. I'm so excited about using these. Let me know if you guys use sinking funds and like cash envelopes. This is something new I'm trying, and we'll see how it works out. I really think it's a great complement to our budget planner. Even the colors look great together, right? Yeah, and both of these are very inexpensive. And as I said, I will put both of them in the description. But we are trying to stay organized with our finances in 2024. How many of you have that goal for yourselves as well? Let me know in the comments. Well, if you like this video, don't forget to like it and also subscribe, because we're going to be doing more with financial planning for our homes throughout the year. I'll show you some of the other things that I'm putting in my budget planner, like our financial goals, and how we're going to be using our sinking funds in another video. So stay tuned for that. We are organizing our lives for 2024 this week. Please join me tomorrow for another video. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.